Good morning, PT on Ice Daily Show. Happy Thursday morning. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was trying to brighten it up in here. I don't know that I succeeded all that well, but I promise it's not that gloomy in here in real life. Hope you're having a great Thursday morning so far. Most importantly, besides Leadership Thursdays, it's Gut Check Thursday. So Gut Check this week, 21:15:9 of air squats and sit-ups. Then you're going to jump on the rower for a 500-meter row, and then jump off and finish 9:12:15 of jumping air squats and push-ups. Saw some awesome times posted already last night and this morning. Some folks close to 5 minutes, which is awesome, pushing the pace really hard on that. This weekend, we have Modern Management Older Adult Online starting September 22nd with Dustin and Christina. If you want to get up to speed on working with older adults, that is the class for you, 8 weeks online. They have a lot of fun with that class, so jump into that if that suits your fancy. Next weekend, we have Justin down in Baton Rouge with our friends at Delta PT for Total Spine Thrust. And then coming up, we have some more online classes into September and October. We have Clinical Management of Fitness Athlete Advanced Concepts. We have Out-of-Network Step by Step. We have Clinical Management of the Fitness Athlete Essential Foundations. And then we have Persistent Pain Management, all starting at the end of September into October. So check those out, ptnice.com, and click on courses. And if you're wondering, yes, I did get new glasses. I broke my glasses yesterday, and so I had to get these new ones. Not sure how I like them yet, but they were the only size frame that fit my head in the building, so I had to go with what they had. So let me know your thoughts on these crazy silver glasses. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about building a business, working on a product versus marketing a business, marketing a product. I listened to a podcast a couple weeks ago that said, when you envision building the world's tallest building, the world's longest wall, what do you envision? Do you envision what it might look like, how tall it might be, all the features it might have? Or are you somebody that envisions what it would take to actually reach that end goal of the world's tallest building, the world's longest wall, which is building it brick by brick, securing the highest quality materials, ensuring every aspect of the construction is done with high quality, and then not that you aren't looking towards the future of what the product might look like, but you know that by focusing on the small details about each brick, you know that the final product is going to be good because you've spent so much time in detail building it out brick by brick. And so we see a lot with new business owners, whether it's PT or anything, their vision is often to have the most successful business, to have revenue goals, right? I want to clear $100,000 in revenue by my first year, by my second year. I want to hit these benchmarks. And while having those benchmarks is important and kind of lets you know the progress you're making, that's not how you get there, is just having those goals and hoping that you magically end up there. We know any business, PT, healthcare, otherwise, is built very similar to building the world's tallest building, where our bricks are our customers, right? Our patients, our clients, our customers. And if you can't envision those small steps and details, and you're focused on just getting more volume, more business as compared to developing a better product, you're already in trouble before you head out of the gate. And so it would challenge you to think about how you can focus your time and your energy on continually refining your product. For us is a service. I would argue more an experience than anything else, but a service and experience to patients and clients, not an actual physical product. And sometimes that means that growing our business, growing our revenue, growing our market share can be in direct conflict with the development, the refinement of our service and experience. We get into trouble a lot in healthcare in general with this, with things like electronic medical records, right? That is something that really makes your business better. It makes your business more efficient. It makes your billing more efficient. It increases the delay in how you get paid by third-party payers. Like it grows your business, it grows your revenue. but it can really harm your product. And so not everything we do is a conflict like that, where growing the business is in conflict with the service that we offer, but a lot of times it can be, and we don't recognize that enough in PT, that by focusing on being more efficient, cutting down on waste with time with notes, and increasing our marketing and who we reach out to and all that sort of stuff that goes into growing a business, we can actually cause a lot of harm to the product that we offer. I think of Mitch. Mitch is one of maybe the worst clinician I've ever seen on staying caught up at notes. I don't know that I've ever met somebody so behind on notes. And from a business standpoint, from a business owner standpoint, it would be easy to say the solution is, hey, take your computer in and do your notes while you're working with patients because you're so terrible at doing them afterwards. That's a way that you can stay at least partially caught up. However, we would never ever do that, because that is such a harm to the service, to the product, to the experience that we're offering at the clinic of having a computer in front of your face the entire time you're working with a patient. So that's an example of how focusing on the business and focusing on marketing can really harm the service and product that we offer. I often think of different ways to refine what we offer, and just by showing me how somebody greets patients when they come in the door. Are they sitting by the door waiting to greet them? Is that person just kind of brought back to a room and the therapist gets to them when they get to them? Do they have reminders all over their calendar to text and email patients to check in with them? Are they constantly focused on spending their time refining the service and experience that they offer, or are they spending extra gap time on marketing, on Facebook ads and radio ads and maybe billboard ads and TV ads and all this stuff that comes with marketing, rather than spending that time on continually refining the service and experience that they offer? Many of you may know Greg Glassman, the founder of CEO. While he has a lot to say on fitness, he has probably an equal amount to say on building a business. And he has some really amazing old videos up on YouTube from the early 2000s of when he was first growing CrossFit. And he has a video called the Pursuit of Excellence, which is a really great short, 7-minute video to watch. And he calls marketing a significant departure from your purpose, which I think is a really profound thing to say. And then he goes on to say that marketing is all the things you'll do to improve your business and try to make money instead of improving your product, because you're getting tired of trying to improve your product. And again, I think that's something really, really profound, that marketing is those things we'll try, those things we'll spend our time and money on because maybe we're tired of trying to refine our offering, or we're not seeing it pay out as fast as we want to. And so we'll ditch following up with patients and calling them and seeing how they're doing and trying to offer a better experience that will cut down on that no-show cancellation rate and increase compliance with home exercise, because it's time consuming. It doesn't pay off as much as we want it to. So we'll go to a course on marketing or something, or we'll spend time creating Facebook ads instead. So just keep that in mind. I think that's one of the most profound things I've ever heard as a definition for marketing, is that it's a departure from your purpose, and it's all the things you'll do instead of actually working on your service or product. At Health HQ, at the clinic that Mitch and I run, we're very firm that it's about the patient. It's about one-on-one care. It's about ensuring that they have a good experience and ensuring that we are maniacal about tracking their progress and ensuring that they're actually making progress and that they're getting the results and meeting the goals that they want to see. And I think we lose that a lot in PT as our business improves, as our market share grows, as we get more patients in the door, our service and product can suffer. And so we were focused on reaching out to physicians and getting referrals and having people go to 5Ks and get emails and getting all these people in the door and increasing the volume, which is great for business, but again, can cause our market, our product, our service, our offering to suffer a lot. People ask us, hey, when are you guys going to get Health HQ t-shirts? And I could not care less about ever spending the time to get Health HQ t-shirts, right? We're focused on getting people in the door and treating them really, really well. And if someday in the future we have time to create merch or other than that, then we'll get to it. But that's never the goal, right? That's having a vision of a clinic where you have your own t-shirts and apparel line and supplements and stuff is the same vision of just describing a skyscraper with all these features without any regard to how you're actually going to build that skyscraper. So remember, the patient is the brick. Maybe don't call them that in person, but they are the bricks, right? We have to treat each brick the same, take the same care in laying those bricks down brick by brick. And that's how your business will grow. That's how your clinic will grow. It may not be as fast as we want it, but don't get distracted with all the marketing and recruiting and everything out there, especially nowadays on social media. There's so much stuff out there to be aware of. There's so many, I see them all the time. Get 20 new patients this week. Go through my business mentorship and learn how to see half the patients, make twice the money, and be in your clinic half the time. Make 6 figures your first year as a new clinic owner. They're endless, and I would argue not the way to build an enduring business, something that spreads throughout your community and to the surrounding communities and has people sending their spouse to you after you work with them, and their kids and their grandma and their neighbor and their boss. And I had a guy who got his oil changed. And I said, hey, how did you find out about us? He got his oil changed, and we had worked with one of the dudes at the car dealership, and he had referred him over to us. And so if you treat patients really well, if you're really careful with how you lay those bricks down, you find that you don't really have to do a lot of marketing. We don't do any marketing. Every day I'm still amazed by how people find their way to us, because we don't run any ads. We're not on the radio. We're not on the TV. We don't run any paid ads or flyers or hand off prescription pads or any of that stuff. So I'm continually amazed by just treating people really well and how far that goes with word of mouth and getting more and more people in the door. It's slower maybe than we want it to be, but if you stick with it, it will pay off. I promise you that. So don't get distracted by all the marketing and kind of the gimmicks that are out there. Just treat each patient well. Maybe that means when you're starting out, you have one person on your schedule for the day. That's okay. Treat the hell out of that patient, right? Make sure that person has an awesome experience. They're going to tell 2 friends, and that person is going to tell 2 friends. And 6 months later, you're going to be thinking, boy, we gotta hire somebody else because we're getting too busy. And again, hold that line with what you will do to improve your business that will harm your product and service, and make sure that you are focused continually on always refining and improving your offering, and it will pay off. I promise you that. So I hope that helps. Got a little bit fired up listening to that podcast and then watching those Greg Glassman videos. So I thought I would jump on here and share that with you all. Hope you have a great Thursday. Remember, brick by brick, be aware that building your business can harm your product. And remember that marketing is stuff to do when you're tired of working on your product. So ask yourself, could I work on my product some more? And I think you'll find that the answer is always yes. So hope you have a great Thursday. Have a great weekend. We have Fitness Athlete Live here at the gym this weekend, so that's going to be a riot. We got some other courses going on across the country, so tune into ICE social media. Post your gut check videos if you haven't yet. We got 2 more weeks this month, and then we'll draw somebody for a t-shirt, and somebody else will get a gut check t-shirt. Have a great Thursday. Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to the PT on Ice Daily Show. If you enjoyed this content, head on over to iTunes and leave us a review. And be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram at the Institute of Clinical Excellence. If you're interested in getting plugged into more ICE content on a weekly basis while earning CEUs from home, check out our virtual ICE online mentorship program at ptonice.com. While you're there, sign up for our Hump Day Hustling newsletter for a free email every Wednesday morning with our top 5 research articles and social media posts that we think are worth reading. Head over to ptonice.com and scroll to the bottom of the page to sign up.